It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. It is better to be alone than in bad company. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind, than on the externals in the world. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. I conceive a knowledge of books as the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those be well tried before you give them your confidence. To persevere in one's duty, and be silent is the best answer to calumny. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy. No punishment, in my opinion, is too great, for the man who can build his greatness upon his country's ruin. I hold the maxim no less applicable to public than to private affairs, that honesty is always the best policy. Strive not with your superiors in argument, but always submit your judgment to others with modesty. It is absolutely necessary for me to have persons that can think for me, as well as execute orders. 99% of failures are the ones who make excuses. Decision-making, like coffee, needs a cooling process. I'll die on my feet before I'll live on my knees. Individuals entering into society must give up a share of liberty to preserve the rest. The basis of our political systems is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. Some day, following the example of the United States of America, there will be a United States of Europe. Harmony, liberal intercourse with all nations, are recommended by policy, humanity, and interest. Much was to be done by prudence, much by conciliation, much by firmness. Every man thinks God is on his side. The rich and powerful know he is. Jean Anouilh, French dramatist and playwright. The government of the United States is not, in any sense, founded on the Christian religion. John Adams, U.S. President. Faith, as well-intentioned as it may be, must be built on facts, not fiction. Faith in fiction is a damnable false hope. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principles. Experience has taught us that men will not adopt and carry into execution measures best calculated for their own good, without the intervention of a coercive power. Government is not reason, it is not eloquence. It is force. And force, like fire, is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. This would be the best of all possible worlds, if there were no religion in it. Those who have committed no faults want no pardon. We are only defending what we deem our indisputable rights. System to all things is the soul of business. To execute properly and act maturely is the way to conduct it to your advantage. Show not yourself glad at the misfortune of another though he were your enemy. Let me now take a more comprehensive view, and warn you in the most solemn manner against the baneful effects of the spirit of party generally. Speak not injurious words neither in jest nor earnest, scoff at none although they give occasion. We have probably had too good an opinion of human nature in forming our confederation. My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth. For more videos subscribe our channel.